Hello everyone, my name is Serafi and I'm happy to meet you all. And today we are going to be announcing a new series on this channel. I'm very excited. Konami has announced the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection. It's coming out on February 27th, 2025. It will be available on Switch and both you can get like a physical copy and you can get the digital copy on Switch. You can also get it on Steam. And if you get a physical copy on Switch, it will come with either Harpy's Feather Duster or the alternate art Harpy's Feather Duster, if you get it in the United States or in Europe, I want to say. So, we're going to be playing this on Steam so that I have an easier time of recording it. And I'm going to stream the whole thing. So, let's talk about it. These are old games. Very old games. In fact, the oldest game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, was released on the original Game Boy. Not the Game Boy Color, where you remember like Gold and Crystal Pokemon from. The original Game Boy. 1998. So that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 2 Dark Duel Stories for the Game Boy Color. Then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Capsule for the Game Boy Color. That is a board game where you play with a bunch of your favorite characters on a game board. It's just a game board. There's no dueling. Next up we have, from 2000, on the Game Boy Color, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. Same thing as Duel Monsters 2, but I assume that the storyline is a little bit different. It is also in color. I guess this one wasn't. Then we have, from 2000, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 4, Battle of the Great Duelist. This one does feature the Egyptian god cards, so that's probably going to be like our first real, like, serious dueling game. Then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Monsters. This is the first game for the Game Boy Advance, 2001. I am so hyped for this. I don't know if you guys watched the original anime, but Duke Devlin dueling against Yugi Moto in Dungeon Dice Monsters was really hype. Being able to create your own game board with your powerful monsters and being able to advance across the board and find people, it just adds so much extra to the game. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, you guys can't see these. I always have this problem. There we go. Dungeon Dice Monsters. Then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul, 2001 for the Game Boy Advance. That's probably like the first one that any of you guys might remember. I'm really excited to play Eternal Duelist Soul. That was a little bit before my time, but I enjoy the idea a lot. Next up we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 6 Expert 2. This game has been confirmed to only be coming in Japanese, so we will not be able to play this game. However, they released Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition Stairway to the Destined Duel, which is the national version of this game. And I did play this. I played Stairway to the Destined Duel in 2003. So, we will definitely be playing that. Next up, we have the game that everyone's really excited about. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. This is from 2002, also on the Game Boy Advance. And this game is very unique because it involves weaknesses. So, you have a bunch of different attributes. Monsters are divided into Pyro, which is super effective against Forest, which is super effective against Wind, which is super effective against Earth, which is super effective against Electric, which is super effective against Water, which is super effective against Pyro. So that's one giant circle. Or, there's also Light Monsters, which are super effective against Fiend Monsters, which are super effective against Illusion Monsters, which are super effective against Shadow Monsters, which are super effective against Light Monsters. So you also have a little miniature, like Earth, Air, Fire, and Water are Earth, Air, Fire, and Water are like a big conglomeration over here. Then you have Light and Dark in their own little corner. When a monster that is weak to another monster battles, it dies. Doesn't matter what the points are, and you don't take any damage. So for example, Yugi's Dark Magician is a Shadow monster, and Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragon is a Light monster. Shadow is super effective against Light, therefore if Dark Magician attacks Blue Eyes, or if Blue Eyes attacks Dark Magician, the Blue Eyes will be destroyed, and neither player takes any damage. Very exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to playing the Sacred Cards. I did play this game a little bit. Next up, we have 2003 Reshef of Destruction. I played this game so much when I was a kid. I think I still have a copy of it. Actually, let me go check. Here is my old Game Boy Advance cart. It's been like horribly smirched by all the dirt from being stored and moved around so much. But if we open it up, I have plenty of games that are too old to sell, including Mega Man Battleship Challenge. Did I just drop one? I better not have. Does not look like it.
Are you keeping this in?
Yes. Golden Sun, if you guys ever played that. Oh, Shaman King. Which one is this? Master of Spirits. If you've never played that game, it's super hype. Where is my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff? Ah, this is it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Double Pack. I am pretty sure this is Sacred Cards and Reshef of Destruction at the same time. And I also have Yu-Gi-Oh! Ultimate Masters, which has Jaden on it. World Championship 2006. Cool. All right, so Reshef, definitely a game that I'm going to play. It's actually the whole reason I got excited for this is because they announced Reshef the Dark Being getting a skill in Duel Links. So yeah, you guys can look forward to me getting destroyed. No matter how much I played this game when I was a kid, I never beat it. Not even close. I think I got stuck, I want to say I got stuck at the Great Wall. You have to duel at the Great Wall, I'm pretty sure, with Para and Dox. I think I never beat them. So yeah, that is, that's my extent of experience with Reshef of Destruction. Stairway to the Destined Duel, classic. I'm looking forward to playing this game, of course. Next up, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2004. I've never seen this game before. I don't remember a 2004 championship tournament, but I mean, I'm going to play it. So, I don't know what cards were being played in 2004, so it'll be an experience for an old meta. I'm looking forward to it. Then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny Board Traveler from 2004. So that is 3 different board games that we are going to get to play that have basically nothing to do with cards. And I am so hyped. Look at these cute characters. Look at all the chibi characters. Look at Joey getting hit in the head by a block. Yeah, this is going to be fun. And then lastly, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 Trials to Glory World Championship 2005. So yes, this is also a game that I'm looking forward to playing. It's got Bakura listed as the main villain. That's going to be exciting. And then, sadly, Nightmare Troubadour is not here. Nightmare Troubadour was apparently World Championship 2006. That is one of my favorite games of all time for Yu-Gi-Oh! But it was on the Nintendo DS, so it makes sense that they wouldn't include it here. It's also only 19 years old, and I think this is for 20 years. So, regardless, that is 13. Count them, 13 games that I'm going to get to play on stream for you guys. So get hyped, show up. If you don't show up to the stream, there will be a VOD, and just let me know in the comments which games you're looking forward to seeing. And there will be options for you guys to choose cards to be in my deck. I will give options for people to donate super chat to make me play with a specific card for an hour, for the whole day, and also there will be a restriction where, like, if you do the highest tier, I won't be able to play any card that's stronger than the card that you designate, but it will have to be a tribute monster. So that'll be my ace for the day, and I will not be able to play any. Like if you say that Tatsunoko is my ace, I'll have to come up with a summon chant for it, which I will use every time that I summon it, and I will not be able to include any monsters in my deck that are stronger than my ace. And you declare what it is. So yeah, and that'll be the same for every game. So hop on in, hop on into to World Championship 2004 and tell me my ace is King of the Skull Servants. We'll have fun. Anyway, my name is Serafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me.